Hey pals, it's me Orion, and we're back with another part of our Zero Escape Let's Play. I tried to record this yesterday, and literally I got 5 minutes into recording, and somebody in my family started using power tools. So here we are. Literally, I just read a few lines and then the power tool started. Junpei has just been flushed out of the room by water. Probably is in a lot of pain. Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room and into the opposing wall. I remember the first time I played this, the sentence angry water made me laugh way too hard. And now I'm like, I understand it. But like my brain at the first attempt of playing this was like, why that phrasing? It's not the weirdest sentence I've read about water though. I distinctly remember reading in some manga, someone saying that they felt like a cloud pregnant with rain or something like that. The water tossed and turned him like a washing machine. He only stopped rolling when he hit his head on the wall. Ooh.
My head.
How do you not have brain damage?
Wait, is it over?
No, it's just beginning.
Whew. That felt too much like being flushed down a toilet.
Junpei struggled to his feet in the still rushing water. Rushing water or any form of water is really hard to move through though when you're just like walking.
Am I in a hallway?
Looks that way. The water had followed him out of the room as rapidly pouring out. The room that had followed him out of the... Pause. Let's try that again. The water that had followed him out of the room was rapidly pouring out of the door. It followed quickly down the hallway and slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs.
Oh.
Just 5 steps, in fact. And at the top of this short staircase...
A door. Another door!
Sounds so excited about a door that you don't even know where it leads to.
Damn this water! Ugh. Let me go!
The water says no. Junpei leapt up the stairs straight for the door.
Yes, it opened!
The door burst open and Junpei exploded out of it only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could there have been to what he saw?
What the hell?
His voice trailed off and all he could do was stare. Polished floors stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edge of each one of them, equidistant from how to say...
A few moments later.
Equidistant? What the fuck does that mean? At equal distance. Huh. Okay. His voice trailed off and all he could do was stare at a polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from the other. Stairs and pillars were solid wood and Art Nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. Oh, okay, sorry, brief pause while I'm thinking of it. So what I am going to start doing with both Persona and Zero Escape, basically what's going to happen going forward is once I notice that I've hit the 30-minute mark, if I have not reached a point where I can save, I'm just going to pause in the recording and then probably continue recording the next part after I've ended. Mostly, I realize this is probably going to cause some issues of in a way, I'm going to be pre-recording in some respects. It's going to be easier for me though. I find it very hard to edit a 55-minute to 56-minute video, which is typically what the first part of Zero Escape was and what the 3 parts of Persona has been. And so this is going to make things easier for me. That anyone has issue with this, I'm sorry, but I need to do what's good for me. You can take it up with customer service. Oh wait, we don't have one. It looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s.
This is the inside of a ship?
Yeah, mind you, I don't think Junpei has probably ever been on a fancy cruise ship. Neither have I. I've just seen what they look like inside. My city, we used to have a really old one that was a tourist thing. It's since been moved from my understanding. It was used for ghost tours and all sorts of stuff. I remember my sister worked at it as a part-time job and I got to go on a free tour of it. Worst experience of it was climbing the stairs all the way up to the captain's section. But it was really cool. Junpei couldn't help but wonder.
Well,
The The water quickly filling the hallway behind him suggested that yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he'd been in, gathering speed as it moved towards the stairs. I can read. I totally can. I just struggle.
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally,
Wait, what the hell?
Junpei.
A wave? Oh, shit! Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here.
You fucking idiot. Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking in protest. All I can imagine is him just like whip her out and squeak, 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 squeak on the polished floor and ran toward the tremendous staircase in front of him. Moving to lose it, bitch.
C deck.
I mean mood.
B deck.
You got time to read the deck titles?
Hurry! Hurry!
As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship.
A deck's next.
Whoa. He took the stairs 2 at a time, not entirely sure where he would find himself. Just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead.
What?
Oh, hello. Listen, dude with the white hair looks entirely disgusted to see us. Junpei saw another person out of the corner of his eyes.
People.
He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the landing to the left of the stairs were 4 people staring at him. Oh, hello. And on the right side, 3 more.
a lot of people.
All told, I'm assuming that was supposed to be all total, there were 7 of them. It looked as though they had been on their way down the stairs. They'd stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide. He'd done the same, of course. Now they stood there staring at one another. Junpei didn't move. One foot placed awkwardly on the next step in the middle of the stride. This entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei and time began to move again.
I guess it's another one of us now.
Yep.
A dancer?
Is that what you see, Junpei? The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like dancer. Her clothes covered little, and her prodigious jewelry little more.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
With no further ceremony, she ran straight past Junpei and towards doors behind him.
Okay then.
He's like, okay, whatever. Yes, ma'am. The sudden proximity of a woman with such striking assets left Junpei momentarily stunned. Listen, Junpei, I need you to keep that thought to yourself because I will find some way to make sure you don't get out of this alive. I mean, what? But the others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman. Yeah, because they know now's not the time to be admiring some strangers, air quotes, assets. They know better.
Silver hair?
Why did you laugh? Huh? The first to pass Junpei was a young man with silver hair. He threw a quick glance in Junpei's direction as he ran, muttering.
One of us, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Following him was an older man, his face calm and without fear. Soft wrinkles sprouted from his eyes, and he came close enough as he passed for Junpei to see the wisp of gray in his hair. His composure and shock of hair struck Junpei as rather like elderly lion.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
Next to speak to Junpei was a girl with pink hair and a high voice.
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
Her small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as though he were sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene. He was dressed rather elegantly for someone his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help feeling he was noble and dignified somehow. He'd certainly never seen one, but this man seemed like what Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like.
That's 9 of us then.
9 of us? There's only only 8 people here right now, though.
All of the cards are in hand.
What? What does that mean? Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with pink hair rushed past him.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
Dude looks like he's gonna punch me. He turned just in time to see 2 more people running toward him. One of them had hair like a bird's nest and looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him. And the other was a veritable mountain of a man. At least I didn't call him. What is that interaction? The scrawny one scuttled past Junpei as though he were running from something.
What was that all about?
Hey, what the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him? The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei would have used to brush aside a fly, the man shoved him out of the way.
Oh.
Thrown off balance by the man and recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings, finally regained his balance, and looked up at what the other 7 had been running toward.
Hey man, that was dangerous.
Oh, hello. There were 2 pairs of large iron doors set in the wall in front of him. They looked quite sturdy and each had handles jutting from them. Written across the surface of each door in red paint was a number. The door on the right,
And this one says 5.
like the one in your room.
They're the same.
The guy Junpei had decided to call Silver was mumbling to himself.
The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh?
With an arched brow, the lion looked at Silver.
My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of you.
It was as though the floodgates had been opened. They all began to talk at once.
Me too.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on
It soon became clear that each one of them had awoken in a room with a locked door and solved a puzzle to escape. They had all ended up in the same room, almost as though they'd been guided there.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that lady?
Before the dancer had time to finish, Silver was already running.
Open! Damn it!
He grabbed hold of the door labeled 5 and pulled. However,
Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
oh yeah, there is one thing I do remember about this guy. He swears a lot. Not to say that's a bad thing, because I'm just as bad. I think this is a good point, though, to stop. I mean, some of you might disagree, but I think this is a good point to stop. We'll pick up from here in the next part. Thank you for watching, friends. I appreciate you, and I love you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!